can make time travel a surprise. Make graveyards full of lies. Caribbean walk down his demise. You're looking deep to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. Tonight I hunt with the pride. You can't take my pride away. I can sing with the birds and the trees and the moon. Or I'll let the stars stay under the ocean. My name is the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Even on the days when I'm late, it's ever my time when it's right. Even in the darkest moments, stay close, I can't shine in the light. I can make an earthquake nervous, I can make the sunburn tighter. I can make a wise apple see me as a daily advisor. I'm that cool shade, we tonight is no more breath, no stolen on me. I can make the thunder clap when I perform like chess. And in the motivation, I'm breaking the rules. The only thing I'm bad at is being a movie. I can make time travel a surprise. Make graveyards full of lies. When me and walk down his demise. I make the moon go, I make the big fly, and I move mountains. I put a beat in the heart of the tracks that's building a more songs down. Look up the beach and stars so we can turn up the lights. I do the impossible.
We are pleased and proud to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Washington Commanders and the Cleveland Browns. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Looking for is he's going to be battling drop line on the line. There was a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer instead of tackling for the loss.
Landed right in his lap after the loss to start out. Here's second and 11. Back to throw. Armstrong. And a straight start right back to there. That's bad. Some college movies are going to try to start this season. And if they come to the world, they're going to go it's something special.
You and I both know every head coach never wants that hot and bring into the locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not really this time because if you look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember this time with that they lost 5 or 6 in the first draft. I think if you get to it in November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and they're still doing this, that's when things start to get real. Was it a big streak with that completion from Clipper?
Birds to pick up 3 to 4 yards a play.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. First on the ground, it's Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Now you've mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Again, it's Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Right where this set of down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on these key 3rd down throws.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is brought in at the 21. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit at the end after back-to-back punts.
They're awesome plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or through the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try to force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Well, that's one got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Armstrong. And it's incomplete. Take a shot. Couldn't get it.
Well, it's hard to keep up firing and it's finding out that it was incomplete. I can't imagine that for the last shot they take in this game.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Armstrong. Compression with Claypool. And he'll go out of bounds. It looks like right at the 40. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down. Looking to throw. Armstrong. He's got his time back. It's Tommy Trevor. And going to get this up to midfield.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. On that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate in throwing the football.
On 1st and 10, Robinson. And they go back for 2. Losing yardage, breaking the 40-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Play action.
Bro, this is some bullshit, bro.
In the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
And they go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
For Brooks there, they nicely been off a pretty decent game.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Armstrong. And that is caught. Touchdown. Washington. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This will be returned for deep engagement. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled down. The series like this all was slow motion. So now let's get a chance to black out. So now we're into the game. Let's go play and play the best we can.
You're almost going to get into the first drive.
Sometimes it actually serves straight that way. You get a second opportunity, nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
On second down, here's Henry. And he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Now come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a false sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
It's taken on the 25. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. They're set away for this next drive with Washington offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets in the 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy on the that's a next-year first down for the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first. You can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Solid stiff arm. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is saying it took it early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
On 1st and 10, Armstrong. And he gets it in stride. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1-0 on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Taken down at the 30.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had his eyes on that one being bigger.
Following a pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Look at the throw. Armstrong. There's Trumbo to tight end. They're going to move it down outside the 25. That's a statement on this offense. Back down to the tight end.
Yeah, I'm looking to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch. It's still an effective game, nonetheless.
seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time for receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more of this. Many great question about Vegas gains was enough to get on the first down. And it continues to test the defense that I think on every play.
To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a game at 19.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and read to get the good yardage. Back to throw. Armstrong. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
I'm not getting no help.
And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yes, multiple series now that have been ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan to how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Extra point by Gang is up and good. And it's now 14-0.
I feel like I'm insane as hell every time I'm playing. I'm gonna play this league. I feel like I'm playing the damn thing.
It's Gay to kick this one away.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Still the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category.
The yards category. Let's see if they can do better.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Let it run. Confidence high level. Can't get wide into the football. So he's over 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job here to force the completion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are, positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance. He's helping his team in a huge way.
And with double team, it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times, so his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein it back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Watson. Getting to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4.
When you play a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose his agenda on that plug, he can hurt you outfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does get best talk about that good for him. I don't know if that was his primary target.
I don't think so.
I really think he had the read, figured out where the lead was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
On 1st and 10, Watson.
Come on! What?
Washington pass rush gets home.
Chase Young racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the gun, here's Watson. He's got a rifle run. Down near the 45-yard line.
That might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd when you can have on a game.
First down here in Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Browns at 3-2 in game over 500 here to start the season. But they come in losers of 2 straight, so I'm trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's the
They won't throw the ball!
Down he goes.
Bullshit!
Chase Young, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. In motion to tight end. Now on 3rd and long, got look to throw. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game, and then they get hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Right there, set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. For this offense, Charles, you got to make a crucial here and put something together on this drive. Because remember last time out, they threw the interception
Oh, I swear to God,
first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open for all these hands.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down as they bite up 23 more on the other.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back-to-back plays have them on the move on first downs. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
And that was an excellent run. When you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people do a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. They're tight receivers, so what they want to do is catch passes so they
This is some bullshit, bro.
and create extra
This
space.
is bullshit.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field?
This nigga trash, bro.
It all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
Looking to throw. Armstrong. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. following the touchdown. Here's Gay to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
He's got him in, complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. About 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So how about that for a changeover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his race so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And they'll send a tight end in motion left. To throw on 2nd and 10. Watson that'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. I understand why they put the target at stake, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Back to throw, Watson. This is caught. Touchdown, Browns. 14 play. And the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. That makes the score 21-10. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. Look at that incredible form tackle right there. Short-working ball carrier, and down he goes.
Out there, set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And only 4 seconds on the clock. It's unlikely for just a quick snap of football. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. He's tackled a yard. Good gain of 9 on first down. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And we'll like to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far in scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulting in a limited amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
8 yards to go on second down. Out of the gun, Watson. To the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. A completion there. Big time first down.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled on Jim make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver when he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted out to be that game line point blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Again, it's Watson. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to get the ball up. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And they'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll be pick up for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for the runners. I know Coach told me before, I always told you to charge. The offensive line pregame, he uses the ground shaking once he has the ball into the game.
That second game on the place was looking good. Nothing there next start out engines. And that brings up a very interesting identical situation on third down.
Yeah, people haven't seen us on camera, but I love how you motion to me like, throw the ball, this is a great shot to take it, second and short. Maybe take a big shot downfield and instead they ran it. Didn't work out for them very well. They should listen to you,
So trying to pick it up. He's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 49 yards on the ground for about 9 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Robinson with another carry. And he manages to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being rolled up the line. Get their shoulders square and give their teammates time to fight to the ball. They limit that game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Then they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's full complete. third down, Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there, good for Washington first down.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they run the ball 3 times for passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. That's a burst right there.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10. Back to throw. Armstrong. He's going to look deep down the field. And this one is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest when the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
After the incomplete pass here now, it's second and 10. Looking to throw. Armstrong. It's not, and that's complete. And he'll go down, but now the getting is inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Back to throw. Armstrong. To the sideline, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. That's it for the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Washington. A 24-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this one. And it's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. Up to 18 now. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. So he brought out for the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Browns drive about to get started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
What the fuck was that?
But they also understand they got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Bro.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson rolling to his right. That'll be caught. It's Rager. And they'll get it all the way out about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards to pick up there.
We talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, the score is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try to get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
Watson on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
They certainly played up to a top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. And there's still a quarter to go.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 33. A good pickup there at 22. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll get down to 26 6-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
And there was some of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now he's swallowed up and taken down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now. And if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line is taking charge and control this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Here's Watson. Over the middle, he's got Gray. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 15-yard line. Back now here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage to 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. It's out the screen for Henry.
Come on! Jesus!
Back to the 16. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear a lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home because it's coming too loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they get stuck in neutral much in the game, and on that last play, they actually went for reverse. I think this crowd would have went neutral, don't you?
Yeah, things were very strongly good before. Don't take anything positive at this point. 3rd and 2, Watson. He's going. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Now the play fake, and it's Watson. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. The sack by the linebacker, Jamin Davis.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. This whole day has been rough. Bargain Garoppolo's comeback. This offense is going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
Second down and goal. Watson. And he just chopped that one out of bounds out of everyone's reach. They get Wise called out to take a sack in this part of the field and brings up 3rd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And this is caught. Touchdown. The second touchdown after the Browns again thanks to a 2-score game in the 4th. Extra point by Carson. Good. And leads down to 11, 28-17. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Now this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter. Maybe you start thinking about going keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your game there for a keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Operating from the gun, Armstrong. And he completes this one. It's here in the corner. And they're going to have this moves across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
There's no doubt in my mind that how many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And the gain here to the previous play that's better than 40 yards total.
Well, that's a carry you have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And it's complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Commanders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. So that drive there, CD, a good response, and that might be the one that gets him to the finish line, a comfortable lead.
Yeah, that's all about not letting the team back into a game because they just gave up a touchdown. It was back to a two-score game, and anything can happen in that situation. But instead, they came through with a really terrific drive right there that ended in 6. So you like to slam the door on teams? In this case, they're trying to lock it as well.
Deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this up. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. That should be their third straight defeat. They trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
This is some championship, man.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. To throw is Watson. That'll be caught. Later with it. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Throwing on third down, Watson. He'll get this right back to Lager. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he's incomplete. The trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give a spaceship credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And this pass caught by Gray. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Toward the sideline. He will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Watson now to throw. And right side here has got a short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Watson looks to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line, unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability there to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
What the fuck is this, boy?
Twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut him down on that attempt?
desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Ready, set.
Throwing to start the drive. Armstrong. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break for defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football a big effort.
Throwing again. Armstrong slings this deep from the corner. And this is caught. Huge play there for Washington. 48 yards. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Looking to throw. Armstrong. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Chase Claypool there to make the grab. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Commanders 42, Browns 17.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. A return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get it down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Browns drive out to get started. This game has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points and there's some plays they can build on moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing in the league well.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, it's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's going to be dressed the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that will end up incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, they are in the 4th now at SoFi Stadium. Raiders continuing to roll. They have opened their lead even further. A victory there would mean they're 6th on the year. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. But they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But Thus far on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, because in the old days, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game is gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I hope that they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Open completes it to Claypool. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 44-yard line. Happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandable. So not only did they get the win, but their offense was on fire in this ball game.
Idea what the top speed is, another high-end sports cars, what's the average year you this offense, they started more there in this one. Everything clicking for them for this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Commanders, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Browns, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.